It is once again time for the Law on You with the area's premier attorneys, Molly Clark and Job Stepansky. How are you both doing today?
Good, how are you?
We ready for the fall? I mean, we're in the fall, but you know, as it gets colder and colder.
I'm ready. Football season's here.
I love it.
Soccer season.
Penn Stater.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. Hopefully we're moving in the right direction.
Absolutely. Well, let's move in the right direction of today's question from Isaac in Hanover. He writes in, I was hit by a semi-truck on the highway. After basic searching, I'm confused about who exactly is responsible for my injuries. How does liability work between the driver and the trucking company and other parties?
Well, Isaac, that's a great question. It's a complicated question because it could depend on the insurances and how the accident happened and you know who all was involved. But the short answer to your question is they're all responsible. If they caused the crash and they caused you to have some injuries and you're suffering and you know there's some damages involved, then you can go after the driver, the trucking company, and anybody else that you know is involved with the crash. It's not an easy process though, especially when there's big trucking companies involved. Ed at our office handles the vast majority of these cases actually with Job here. So I'll let him tell you a little more about it. But you know, that's what Eddie does best. So we could definitely help you out.
Yeah, and with these trucking cases, it is so important that you get to a lawyer early. There are so many documents that need to be preserved. There's data on the truck that needs to be preserved. You know, the driver in your situation is obviously responsible. The truck you saw on the road is responsible, but there could be 3, 4, 5 other entities in that chain of transportation that could potentially be responsible for what happened to you on the roadway.
Yeah, well, we hope that yourself. Give them a call. If you wanted your question answered, just visit the websites or give that hotline a call.